We never thought we'd reach this place where silence slowly fills the space. Two hearts that learn to beat as one, now scared of what we're becoming. We used to laugh at growing old, said we never lose this hold. But somewhere in the passing years, we traded dreams for hidden tears. Still I see you in every line of the life we built in time. Before we say goodbye tonight, can we try to make this right? After all the years we've known, how did love feel so alone? I don't wanna walk away from the vows we didn't break. If there's still a spark inside, don't let this be our last goodbye. We learned to live but not to speak. Now every word feels incomplete, and all the things we never said are echoes spinning in my head. No, I don't need a perfect end, just one more chance to try again. We've come too far to let it go. There's still so much we used to know. Before we say goodbye tonight, look at me. Don't turn away. We will fire once. Remember, we can find it if we stay through the years and all the pain. We still carry love's remains. If there's anything left inside, don't let this be our last goodbye. If I had known that night would fade into a memory I can't replace, I would have held you closer still, tried to outrun what time would steal. We danced like nothing could go wrong, like we still had forever long. Your laughter echoed through the air. Now all I hear is you're not there. I replay moments in my mind, wishing I could turn back time. I didn't know it was our last dance, didn't know I'd lose my still beside the chair. Your scent still lingers everywhere. I talk to you like you're still here, but answers disappear in tears. We always thought we had more days, more time to say the words we saved, but life just took you without a sign and left your heartbeat next to mine. I didn't know it was goodbye, didn't get to ask you why. The world kept turning like before, but I'm still standing at that door. If love could bend reality, I'd rewrite our destiny and hold you in a second chance forever inside our last Last night I swear I heard you call, soft like you were down the hall. I turned around to say your name, but silence answered me again. Your coffee cup still where you left, like time forgot to take that step. I walk around on quiet floors, still expecting you at the door. They say you're gone, but I don't know, 'cause everywhere I go, you go. I heard your voice, it felt so real, like you were there for me to feel. I reached for you into the air, but only emptiness was there. I never got to say goodbye, never kissed you one last time. Now every night I'm asking why. I hear you, but you're not alive. Your jacket hangs beside the bed, like you just stepped outside instead. I talk to you like you're still here, and answer back through broken tears. If love could cross the great divide, you'd still be standing by my side. So tell me why I feel you near, but I wake up drowning in my fear. I heard your voice again tonight. was quiet, too quiet to breathe, like time was waiting to take you from me. I tried to whisper, please don't go, but even my voice felt too slow. Your fingers trembled in my hand, like they were slipping from this land. I watched your chest rise one last time and prayed that it was just a lie. I said your name like you could stay, but death was already on its way. I held you, then you were gone, like a light that flickered off at dawn. 1 second here, the next just pain, and nothing in this world's the same. I called your name into the air, but silence was the only there. If love was strong enough to save, why couldn't mine keep you that day? Keep you that day. Your pillow still remembers you. I swear I smell your perfume. I talk to shadows in the dark, trying to find where you still are. They say that time will ease the ache, but time's the reason my heart breaks. 'Cause every second pulls you far from where my broken pieces are. I held you, I felt your fate, right there beside me. You slipped away. Nothing I would hesitate to do, but all I have are memories, and the moment you stopped loving me. You were right there in my arms, safe from everything at the time. I thought love could keep you here. I thought we had more life. You said I'll see you later on, like it was just another dawn. I smiled back and let you go. Never thought I'd lose you so. If I had known that it was the end, I would have held you there again. I kissed you goodbye, but I didn't know that was the last time I'd hold you close. One simple moment, one last touch. Now still echoes in my head. Your side still empty in our bed. I reach for you in silent nights, but only shadows hold me tight. They say be strong, but they don't feel the kind of pain that won't heal. You weren't just a love, you were my air. Now every breath feels unfair. I kissed you goodbye, unaware that forever was waiting there. No final words, no warning sign, just a moment I can't rewind. If tears could bring you back to me, I'd cry in endless memory. But all I have is yesterday, the day I kissed you and you went away. The room went still. I felt it change, like something slipped we couldn't name. I leaned in close, I held you tight and whispered love into the night. Your eyes were barely holding on, like they were already half gone. I tried to smile, I tried to stay strong, but deep inside I knew something was wrong. I said the words I always felt, but time was moving somewhere else. I said I love you, can you hear me now? Or did it fade before it reached your heart? I gave you everything I had somehow, but still I feel like I fell apart. If I was seconds late to say the words I should have said always, then I'll live with that truth forever. I loved you, but you didn't hear me. Your hand grew colder in my own, and I've never felt so alone. I kept talking like you were there, but silence answered every prayer. What if my voice was just too late? What if you left before it came? I'd give my life to hear you say you felt my love before you went away. I said I love you through my tears, begging God you'd somehow hear. If love could cross that final line, you'd still be here, still be mine. But now I speak into the air, to someone who's no longer there. And every night I break completely. I loved you, but you didn't hear me. Fell asleep still resting close to me. No sign, no warning, no goodbye. Just one more quiet night. We said goodnight like we always do. No thought the morning wouldn't come with you. I didn't hold you long enough, didn't know time was giving up. If I had known what dawn would take, I would've never let you drift away. I slept next to you for the last time. Never knew it was goodbye. If I had just one chance again, I'd stay awake and hold your hand. The silence woke me instead of you, and that's the moment my world split in two. Now every night I close my eyes and relive our last goodbye. Your pillow still holds your shame, like you just left, like you escaped. But morning came and took you far, left me alone with who we are. How can a heart just stop like that? No warning sign, no turning back. You took tomorrow when you left, and left me breathing with regret. Give you every part of me, but now I'm trapped inside that night. The last time you were by my side. Your head was resting on my chest, like every night we love the best. Your heart beats soft beneath my skin, and suddenly it just gave in. We talked about tomorrow's plans, vacations, dreams, just holding hands. No thought that time was closing in, no sign this night would be the end. I felt your breathing slowly change, but never thought it meant goodbye. I was still loving you right then, while life was slipping from your hands. I didn't know you'd fade away, while I was whispering, please stay. 1 second we were still alive. The next I'm barely getting by. If love could stop what death can do, you'd still be here. I was loving you. I replay every little thing. Did I miss signs? Did I not see? Could I have saved you if I tried? Or was it written we'd say goodbye? Now every night I hear that sound, the silence when your heart shut down. It echoes louder than your voice, and I would give the world for noise. I was still loving you so deep, while you were drifting out of reach. No warning sign, no final kiss, just a life I'll always miss. If I could trade my breath for yours, I'd do it all without a pause. But now I live with what is true. I was still loving you when I lost you. There were words I never said, now they echo in my head. Too late to turn, too late to run from the silence I've become. We had 1,000 little days, lost inside our separate ways. Thought love would wait, would understand, slipping slowly through our hands. I kept my heart behind a wall, now there's no one there at all. I wish I told you sooner, before the nights grew colder, before your shadow faded out of sight. I should have held you tighter, stayed a little longer, instead of letting love just pass us by. Now every maybe turns to why. I wish I told you sooner, before goodbye. Your voice still lingers in this room, a ghost that hums a quiet tune. I see your smile in every place, but I can't reach what I erased. No second chance, no rewind time, just memories that cut like lines. If I could face you one more day, I'd say the words I couldn't say. I wish I told you sooner, you were my forever, the only truth I couldn't see. Now it back to where you are. I wish I told you sooner. You were everything to me. You smiled like it was just a day, like nothing could take you away. A simple kiss, a soft goodnight, no sign it was our last goodbye. You grabbed your keys, you closed the door, like you had done 1,000 times before. I almost said, stay just a while, but I let you go. I let you drive. If I had known that was the end, I'd never let that moment bend. You said, see you tomorrow, but tomorrow never came. Now I'm stuck inside this sorrow, calling out your name. One last look, one last goodbye. I didn't know I had no time. If love could stop the world that day, you'd still be here, you'd still stay. Oh, your shoes are still there by the door, like you're walking just like before. I hear a car, I turn my head, but it's just silence filling in instead.